Okay, before I start anything, when I say fangirls and fandom, it is fangirls and fandom with a PH. So, yeah. Hi, so I'm already back. Actually, when I'm filming this is only the day after I uploaded it, so I barely had any time to have a response on the video. But I still felt like, I had these ideas, so I figured I could just as well quickly get them out of the way while I had them in my head. Because usually when I get ideas for videos, I have them a couple of days and then they disappear, or I never get time to do them. So I am finally actually doing it. Okay, now before I start the real video, I just want you to know that if you are here because you looked at the title and thought this is someone who is stating all of the proof for Phan, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. That's not the point of the video. That's why I put the little question mark. Now let me just say, I'm not saying anything bad about fangirls in general or the fandom in general. It's like specific points of it. I'm not gonna start yelling at you for shipping Phan. That's not the point. The point is, to me, you can split shippers up in two parts. You got the one side, which is you look at these two amazing people and you think, hey, they are really funny when they're together. They're really awesome and they obviously make each other happy. If they were in a relationship, that could be kind of awesome. And then you got the other type of shippers, which is they are in a relationship and every little single thing that they do is a proof that they are in a relationship. This is the part I have a problem with. And I'm sorry, because I feel like if you clicked at this, that is literally called Phan Proof, then there's a chance that you are one of these girls. And I'm sorry, or guys, I'm sorry. It's not to be like mean. It's more like I need to have a serious conversation about this with you because I feel like some of you can go a little overboard. I am 99% sure that I'm going to get some comments saying Phan is real and don't you dare say that it's not. Because a lot of people will really go down with that ship. And with other ships, I would be like the same, but the thing is there's kind of a difference between shipping two characters from a TV show and then shipping two real people. Dan and Phil, they read the comments, they look at their tags sometimes. I think mostly they don't really care. I'm pretty sure that they don't care about the fan fiction. They've said in some interviews that they think it's kind of fun, or like some weird ass manips or fan art or stuff like that. The reason why I felt the need to make this video is because I found this Tumblr page. I'm not sure if this is like actually bad that I'm not giving it credit, but I feel like since it's one of those specific hidden ones where there's a password and stuff like that, I don't think I'm gonna mention what it's called. But it was basically putting up proof and anti-proof, and I felt like the proof was so weak. There's a ton of these pictures out on the internet where people say, this is proof, look at this, proof, Phan is real. Now, when I look at this picture, I see a person looking at another person thinking, you are an awesome person. And I hate to break it to you, but that is not necessarily equals being in love with someone. I know for a fact that I've looked at my sister with this look when I'm really proud of her, or if she says something awesome or funny, or my friends. I'm really sorry, but this is not proof. You can't just put a picture of Dan looking at Phil and then saying that it's proof. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. And then there was the Valentine's video. I haven't seen the video. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I couldn't find it. I didn't really need to find it either. But I read what it was about and seen screenshots and yeah. And on this Tumblr page, there was a long list, and it was just went on about how it was posted on Less Amazing Phil instead of Amazing Phil, and therefore it couldn't be a joke. If you don't know what the Valentine's video is, it was a video they made as a joke. They posted it on Valentine's Day, and then they were going to accidentally unprivate it on April 1st, but then they decided that people would take it seriously, so they didn't unprivate it. But then YouTube did in September accidentally, and then suddenly it was all over the internet and people said, oh my god, this is proof. I've read somewhere that it was Phil saying that he loved Dan or something like that. I don't know. As I said, haven't seen it, don't really care. Of course, they quickly said that it was a joke, it's not real. Okay, I also feel like I need to say, the reason why I say that I don't think it's real is because they say that is not. And I feel like I need to respect that when they say it's not, then I don't think it is. I don't think Phan is real because they say it's not. Yes, they could be lying, but if they are lying, they have a reason for it, and I don't think it's our business if it's real. So I don't think it's necessary that every comment on YouTube has to be, this is proof of Phan, because it's not. The reason why I'm getting so upset about it, again, I'm going back to this Tumblr page because there was also a button that said anti-proof. Basically, there was underneath that, there was Dan's responses and Phil's responses. There were very few with Phil. I think the only one there was a tweet about the Valentine's video saying it wasn't real. But there were a lot from Dan. I don't think these were posted on his Tumblr. I think these were like responses of questions on Tumblr that was just sent directly back to the person and not posted. But people had then taken a screenshot of it and sent it into this Tumblr page. Obviously, I cannot say whether or not they're real, but they look real. It did not seem like it was fake, and it seemed very much like something Dan would say. I'm not going to say what he answered because I feel like if he wanted it to be something that was on the internet, he would have posted it to his Tumblr. At least this specific question, I don't know if they were all posted, but I'm pretty sure that these were not posted. So I'm not going to say his response. The question, however, is the reason why I got really upset and really angry and just in general started thinking, holy shit, what are these people thinking? I'm not saying that you're all like this, but there are some people who are like this and think that it's okay to send a question like this. It was a very short question. I'm gonna feel really uncomfortable saying it. I don't like to use words like that. It was basically just someone asking how Phil's dick tastes like. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting angry over nothing here, but I feel like that was over the line. And a lot of people do that. I've seen comments like this on YouTube. I've seen posts like this on Tumblr. I've seen Instagram stuff like this. And I feel like, I don't know, I get like, come on, guys. At some point, it's going to be too much. It's what happened with Larry. You know, like Louis and Harry, they had so many cute and awesome friend moments, but then because people kept saying that they were gay, they barely have these moments in interviews anymore. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen with Dan and Phil because I feel like they might be better with this, but you never know if they are going to get enough and just maybe like try to hold back on like these awesome friend moments that we all adore. Do you honestly want that? As I said, I'm not saying that all fangirls are like this, but the ones who are like this, they are ruining it for the rest of us. I don't know, I get really upset over this because come on, how would you feel if somebody asked you questions like this? Maybe I'm getting upset over nothing, maybe they don't care at all, but I just feel like they might actually get enough. They are real people. Would you honestly feel comfortable if somebody was like saying stuff like that about one of your friends? It's like it will probably be fun in the beginning, but at some point you will get enough. If you can write without getting really angry at me, because as I said, if it turns out that it's real, I am going to be thrilled for them. Because, I mean, obviously they are really happy when they're together. So, like, if it turns out that they are in a relationship, I'm going to be really happy for them. So if you will write without yelling at me, feel free to do. You can write to me on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube comments, wherever you want. All the links are down below, together with all of their links and, well, most of their links, the ones that I could find. The next video I make, is going to be a supernatural video, but then after that, I'm going to post a special birthday video to a certain someone who turns 28, a certain someone called Phil Lester. It will be a lot more positive than this one, and it won't be a rant. I won't yell at any fangirls. Promise, cross my heart. It will just be a video to celebrate Phil. So if you want to, you can subscribe and get notified when I make new videos. Leave a like if you liked it, and as I said, comment if you want to talk about it. Yeah. Okay, bye.